Hi. I would like us to add to the wonderful momentum that we just had with the last two conversations about physical well-being. And I thought, since they already summoned a lot of your non-physical health guru friends, that we could add to that. So last month on the cruise, you talked about masterminding, and since then you also started talking about practicing step 4. So where I'd like to go is to get to a new place of visceral knowing and confirmation for myself that the topics of high sensitivity and physical invincibility are not only compatible but a great match. And I'd like to get that knowing also so that I can help other people better.
We think you already know that. In other words, your words were perfect. You couldn't have put those words together without knowing that. You already know that. Maybe you're not sustaining it constantly,
yes,
but you know it and you find your way there. And so it's just a matter of when you get there, staying there longer. Something that really helps is by finding something that you know for sure is on that high-flying disc, and try to define it in words just for the point of focus. For Esther, for a while it was fun. She focused on the word fun because well, first of all, it was easy for her to get there and fairly easy for her to sustain herself once she was there. Then she's moved into a new word that she really likes, which is the word clarity. Because when she feels clear-minded, she feels all-powerful. Because in clarity, there's like continual knowing about what step to take next, about what to do next, or what to say next, or where to go next, or that sort of thing. So pick from among those wonderful words that you just offered, pick a word, and let's match some other words with it that will stimulate some visceral feeling around them.
So what happens is I also...
Pick some of those words that you just offered.
Invincibility.
And there was another word that you offered.
High sensitivity.
All right, so high sensitivity. So would you say that high sensitivity is just momentum? If you are highly sensitive to something, really discerning about something, isn't that an indication that you've had a lot of momentum going about it, so you know it and you know it well?
Yes.
So invincibility, use some other words that are synonyms with invincibility. What feels the same as invincibility?
A hardy, resilient body, strength, stamina.
But keep the word body out of it, because that introduces resistance to it. Can you feel it?
Mm-hmm.
So what is your favorite word? Invincibility?
Resilience.
Resilience is sort of a tricky word too in some ways, because it's sort of like coming back from something. So say it better. Just keep saying
Stability.
it. Stability is a good word. It has a little of that, I'm trying to hold myself in the place. Find a word that feels even better. You getting the sense of what we're talking about?
Ease. Ease.
Ease is good, but ease doesn't have as much momentum going.
Fun.
But fun, really good word.
Power.
Power, empowerment, power and strength and clarity. Now, the reason that we're guiding you into those words is because these are things that you can do with your mind, which distracts you from any infirmity that you're feeling in your body, because you just have to find it in your mind, you see. Mm-hmm. So just keep sort of milking those words by saying, I can say it better, I can say it better. So start again. Say the words that feel the best to you. I love
feeling empowered.
I love feeling empowered. Now say it again in another way.
I love feeling good. I love feeling at ease.
At ease and empowered almost sound contradictory. They're not, because they are both on the high-flying disc, but there's just so much more momentum in empowered than there is in ease that they almost seem contradictory. So start with ease and build yourself up to empowered, but once you get to empowered, you really don't want to go back to ease. Making sense?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So I love the ease of feeling good, generally. I love knowing that
So you don't have to have a big conversation. We sort of guided you in that way, but just focus on a word that produces a feeling, and just feel that feeling and see what other word is inspired also, or what image comes to mind.
Is power a good start?
Say again?
Is power a good start?
Power is a really good start, yes. I like feeling my power. I like feeling my clarity. I like feeling my ability to focus. I like focusing. I like thinking. I love law of attraction. I love momentum. I love how law of attraction brings momentum to a thought. I love choosing a thought that's easy, like empowerment. I love how the feeling of empowerment can move easily into a thought of invincibility. I love the feeling of power in invincibility. I love feeling invincible. I love feeling invincible. I love the power of directing my thought. I love law of attraction. I love what it brings. I love how it trickles down through everything. I love how it creates the center of my point of attraction. I like knowing that my body responds first and foremost. I like the power of my mind. I like the power of thoughts. I like thinking. I like the feeling of clarity. I love clear thoughts. I love the power of a clear thought. I love non-diluted energy. I love not introducing resistance. I love choosing thoughts on purpose. I love clarity. I love the feeling of clarity and power and invincibility. I love the way these words feel in my body. I love the energy run that I'm getting. Any of you getting an energy run from this? I love the feeling of energy moving in my body. I love the cellular response that my body is giving me in response to the focused words that I've got going on here. I can feel the power of my mind and how it is affecting my first order of business, which is my physical apparatus. I love knowing that I don't have to understand how my body is working at all. I just have to find a word that feels good, focus upon it long enough, hold the focus on it until law of attraction brings enough momentum to it that the current, the energy that creates world, is focused to me and through me. I love knowing that I'm a focusing mechanism, and that when I focus outward into this world, that I can focus this energy toward anything that I'm wanting to, and that my physical apparatus benefits in the process. I love being a focusing being. I love focusing. I love clarity. I love milking it. I love staying here. I could stay here all day. I don't even need to move from these handful of words. They're so rich and deep in what they're doing to me. I love this feeling of invincibility. It feels to me that I could pick any subject and just think about it, and power would flow through me toward it. I love this world. I love this wonderful world. I love all of the people in this world. I love the invincibility that I feel. I love knowing that we are all the creators of our own experience. I love knowing that well-being is dominant, and I love knowing how I can personally tap into well-being, and how easy it is. It's so easy to tap into well-being. I can start anywhere that feels good and just stay there focused longer, and it just becomes more and more and more and more and more and more and more. I used to go to these seminars because I wanted to think in order to produce results. Now I go because I like the emotional result that my thinking produces. That's enough for me. Oh, I know all the other stuff comes too, but that's not why I think. I think for the energy run in my body in the moment that I'm thinking. I think for the rush of thinking, for the clarity of thinking, for the fun of thinking. People all over the planet saying, what in the world are you talking about? You haven't said anything. You said 5 words and you think you're powerful? We think you're powerful with those 5 words. Yes, we do. And then once you play that game for a little while, now once that's what you've stabilized within you, once you've established that as your vibrational frequency, now you walk around in the world and people that are on that frequency flock to you. The people that aren't are moving away from you. You just can't get anybody that's not on your frequency to come to you, nor would you want to. And the ones that are on your frequency, you could not drive them away because your powerful point of attraction is calling them too close to you, calling them right to you, you see. And so then they come with their ideas, co-creation at its best. You find yourself dovetailing with all manner of beings. You begin rendezvousing with even past thoughts and experiences. Everything that shores up this vibrational frequency that you've decided is important to you comes to you until you're so stable there. And then the world says to you, would you like to take this stability into a place you've never been before? Well, then consider this. This is new. It won't shake you from your stability, but it will excite you. It will ignite you because you're expanding into a new place. That was really good. That was really good. Good time for a segment of refreshment.